What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are going to be taking on the Extreme Z area for the TEQ, Goku, and, well, I guess OOLONG and Launch. So this is the unit here, the OOLONG and Launch. They are free-to-play units, so they are going to get their EZA area. This is the team that we're going to go with right here, so should be fairly easy to do, I would assume. And we'll just go through this real quick and, kind of talk about the unit and, just get this beaten one time and then we can auto it. So the metals that we do need here, we need 15 of the bronze medals. We need 40 silver medals, and then we need 30 of the rainbow and gold medals. So should be fairly easy to do. Yeah, I suspect that this is going to be a super easy EZA area. Almost none of them are ever difficult anymore, just more time consuming than anything, I guess. But yeah, it should be very easy to do. And this OOLONG and Launch are a free-to-play unit, so you can definitely farm up their super attacks, and get them to, a free SA 10, SA 15. So we shouldn't have any kind of issues whatsoever here. But let me get this unit pulled up really quick. And we can kind of talk about this OOLONG and Launch. So pre-EZA, they got 560% attack and defense, which is just insane to just see that number there. But then they lose 60% attack and defense with no more than minus 300%, and a chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 10% up to 50% with each turn passed. And then when there's another Earthling category ally attacking in the same turn, P +2, medium chance of launching an additional super, and starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, launch an additional super attack and recover HP with sweet treats. So that was pre-EZA. Now, post-EZA, they are a, I guess I should have just said pre-EZA, they were a 40% key 3 all types leader. So from there, they will actually change to all types key 3 and 70% HP attack and defense. On their super, they raise attack and defense for 1 turn, so that's a 30% buff. Cause spring damage to the enemy and seal super attacks guaranteed. So now passive wise, after their EZA, they get 1 key and 560% attack and defense. Then they lose 40% attack and defense with no more than 200% lost, and a chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 15% to 75% with each turn passed. So as long as it's basically after 5 turns, their dodge rate will be a 75%, and then they'll lose 200% attack and defense. So they'll go from 560 to 360 with a 75% chance to dodge. When there's another Earthling category ally attacking the same turn, they get an additional 2 key, launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of becoming a super, and starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, launch an additional super attack. So basically just whenever they get to the point where they'll be like fully debuffed and then buffed with their dodge, after that they will have guaranteed additional supers. Then they get an additional 15% attack up to 75% with each super attack performed, plus an additional defense plus 15% up to 75% with each attack evaded, and then recover HP with sweet treats. So they are a very weird, gimmicky kind of unit. The fact that they start out with just so much attack and defense and then lose up to 200% is just weird. Then they get 75% chance to dodge. Then they get a additional, basically up to 75% attack, and then an additional 75% defense. So they have to basically just dodge and additional super. Because yeah, the wording is with each super attack performed, not just attack. So they have to super 5 times. Yeah, it's such a weird, like, quirky unit. I don't know. I might have to just like test this unit out on my own. I don't know if I'm gonna really make a video on them, because to be like 100% honest with you guys, I probably won't use this unit much, if any at all. Maybe in like a support memory boost stage or something like that if they're needed. You know, maybe we'll like run them there or something. But realistically, I don't really see like a place where I'm gonna actually actively use this unit. Yeah, and then looking at their categories, they're on Earthling, Joined Forces, Dragon Ball Saga, and Earthbred Fighters. That's it. So they're only on 4 categories. And obviously that does just kind of attest to the fact that it's on that it's a launch and oolong unit. So it does kind of make sense why they're on very, very, very limited categories. Then link-wise, they have Flea, Berserker, More Than Meets the Eye, Incredible Adventure, Shattering the Limit, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and Metamorphosis. So very odd link set, but I mean, they do link with physical launch perfectly, basically. They share 6 out of 7 links with her. It looks like the only one they don't share is what is it? More Than Meets the Eye, I think. Yeah, More Than Meets the Eye is the only one that they don't share together. Which in itself is also a very odd link. But I mean, it does give 10% attack and defense, so would be a good link to have active. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just such a weird, quirky unit. Like, you know, it's cool that they gave like this oolong and launch their own card, and the fact that they're like SSR card, it's still oolong and launch, but it's like pre-transformed oolong and launch. So even though they don't link up together or anything like that, you can still just kind of keep them for like collection's sake. At least that's what I do. Like any free-to-play unit, I always farm up their SSR and their TUR right away, because I just don't want to go back and have to do it again later and then forget about them. So I just get them all done and out of the way like immediately. But all right, let's see how many medals we are at. Obviously we just need to get to 30 gold and rainbow. So let's just see where we're at now. I don't know how many times I did this. Was it twice? Maybe 3 times? Okay, so we're at 10. So we've only done this twice. See, it'd be nice if we could actually get like the question marks to pop up. Because whenever those pop up, then it takes us to that state, the little area up top, and that gives us like extra medals. So that just saves us on like an extra run, basically. Which I always love when, you know, those do pop up, because anything that can save me a run, especially when like doing these stages, I'll take it 100%. So, I mean, it did happen to us on the first stage, because we were able to get the bronze and the silver medals done like pretty quickly. So if we can just get them here as well, that'd be great too. But I guess the other thing that I wish we could do in these, I really do wish that we would be able to like run these stages boosted, just to get them done quicker. Because these stages are just actually so annoying to run, especially when we're not getting like the question mark. So we have to basically run this like 6 times. I mean, it really does get tedious at this point. So we want to get done with these stages basically as just fast as possible. And the fastest way to get these done would be if they just literally gave us the ability to boost. Or hell, even let us run like category characters and just give us like a boost that way. Because then we can get these done like much quicker. Now I will say these aren't as bad as like, you know, Prime Battle, EZAs or anything like that, but they still can be just time consuming. In a like realistic time frame, I'd say within like 15 minutes you can probably get these done. I mean, we are basically almost at 11 minutes here. And we're almost done. But if we can just get lucky and just get a, you know, like the question mark stage, then that'll just save us on an extra run. Yeah. What are we at? 20? Yeah, if we can get a question mark right here, that'd be great. And we don't, of course. So we have to run this stage just 2 more times and we'll be done here. Yeah, Oolong and Launch, they now join the EZA area stages, which if you are like a new player, there is quite a few of these stages to do. So there's a lot of free stones to be had here if you haven't got them done yet. But for most veteran players, you know, we've already got all of these done, or at least you should. I know there's some people out there that like to save these and just do them all later at one time. But me personally, I always get them done like immediately when they show up, just because I don't know why you would actually wait until like later to do them when you probably just have the opportunity to get them done now and out of the way. But yeah, that's why we're just getting them done now. Though I will say, I did procrastinate on this one a little bit. But I mean, there was just so much stuff that dropped. You know what I mean? Like, we obviously had Slug. We had all of the heroine battle stages. So of course we have to go do those. So like, you know, we had all that. We had Battlefield. We had the Dragon Ball Story event. So there were a lot of things that did drop, like also that I was trying to get done. And this one, unfortunately, just went on like the back burner. I didn't want to, but hey, at least we're going to get it done. Get it out of the way. It does look like it leaves in like 3 days from the time of this recording. So if you guys haven't got it done, definitely make sure you do. I mean, the event will come back and everything as usual, but it'll be a while before this stage comes back. So you may as well get it done now, get it done out the way. That's what we're here to do, and that's what we're going to do. So we should be able to get this done like right here. And we'll go through, we'll have all the medals, we'll collect all of our missions, and we will go and EZA the Oolong and Launch, and then I think that's probably where we will call it. Yeah, we did get this like we got this Goten and like Icarus Jr. card, which I thought was actually like one of the coolest little cards, just because it's like a little what if scenario almost. You know, kind of like the passing of, you know, when Gohan had his Icarus. It's just kind of like a passing down to like Goten getting his Icarus. So it is pretty cool. But there we go. We got all the medals needed. Let's go over here and awaken. We'll awaken you guys. So there we go. Get you all the way to level 140 in SA 15. And let's go over here and collect all the missions. And that is it. So there we go. We get a stone and a couple Zenny statues. So there you guys go. Make sure you guys get this done before the event goes away. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.